Boy, am I excited.
Stop being sarcastic.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shall we begin?
Good morning. Did everybody have a good Labor Day weekend? Ours was pretty good. It was pretty non-eventful. We were busy, but we didn't do a lot, if that makes any sense whatsoever. We started tackling the kids' room. We are trying to go through all their clothes and purge and get stuff out for fall and kind of start putting some of the summer stuff away, but still keep it, because it's not cold yet, but it's gonna get there where it's chilly, so it's kind of that time where we're gonna start phasing over. On my Labor Day, my Monday consisted of Gaines breaking their TV. And no, it's not what you think. It's not that he chunked something at the TV and broke. No, the TV still works. He broke the bottom base of the TV so that it doesn't sit up anymore. Then in a fit of rage, he pushed his baby brother down, and Jackson ended up, this tooth is now chipped, and his gums all back, like his lip, but like the inside of it is like purple. He's eating fine, he's drinking fine. I think his tooth may have shifted, so I gotta call his dentist today and see about getting him in, because I want them to take a look at it and make sure there's like no nerve or root damage. But yeah, so he's got a busted lip and he's got a little swollen right now. It looks better today than it did yesterday, swollen wise, but we still need to get it checked out. I told Cole that I'm so shocked that this actually hasn't happened sooner than now, since we do have all boys. I'm not shocked that it happened. It sucks, but at least it's not stitches. I didn't film anything on the day. Life was coming at me way too fast that I just... I did film. You okay? One of the homes that I designed, so tile, I mean, it's spec home. So what I did is I picked all the exterior house colors, tiles, cabinets, countertops, I mean the pulls on the cabinets, lighting, everything in the house. It finished and it is on the market, and there are finally photos up, which is so exciting. So I'm gonna insert in here some photos of that job so you guys can see it. You guys want to see an outfit of the day? I haven't done one of those in a while. I am wearing my Mickey Mouse shirt from Magic Kingdom. I have on my jean shorts from Banana Republic, belt from Goodwill, and my Converse. Yeah, I'm feeling the Disney today. My parents got me this for my birthday, my Minnie Mouse mug that they found at TJ Maxx, I think. They found the Minnie, the Mickey, and a Donald one, and they got the Mickey and the Donald for themselves and gave me the Minnie Mouse. When your 3-year-old asks you to wear Mickey Mouse ears to bus stop because it matches your shirt, that's what you do. Cole is home now. So we ate dinner. It's like 10:30 and we're gonna answer some questions.
400.
I'm gonna put at the bottom of the screen all the channels that
Here.
helped us out with this question and answer, and I will also link their channels in the description below if you want to check them out. If you guys had to choose one meal to eat for supper for the rest of time, what would you choose? Something that involves bacon. Probably breakfast. Like breakfast for dinner. Does that count? Can I eat breakfast for dinner? Like pancakes and eggs and bacon? That's mine.
I would do chicken, which is pretty much
Not
what I
steak?
already do. So just chicken.
How? Wait, you gotta specify a meal, not just generic chicken. Hot wings.
Chicken is a meal. That's why I chose it.
What's your favorite takeaway? Takeaway food, but we call takeout. Same thing.
Does Buffalo's count?
Yeah, she doesn't specify fast food or sit down. Which I know the answers to that now, unlike I knew in our one video, which I will, if you want to check out what I'm talking about, I'll put that right now. But fast food, Chick-fil-A, takeout, that's not fast food, Buffalo's. I got it right.
Yep.
Buffalo's and Chipotle are my two. Have you ever been to Canada? If so, where? I have been to Canada. I've been a few times. I went when I was in middle school. I think it was middle school. I was in a children's choir and we went there on tour. And then I went in high school with band and we went to, I think Toronto is really the only place I've been, and then Niagara Falls on the US side and on the Canadian side.
I have been to South Carolina, which as we all know is Canada of the South.
He hasn't traveled much. The furthest up you ever traveled was Nashville when you first met me and met my parents.
We lived in DC.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, that's
I said travel.
it's further up.
I was not a geography major.
Northeast.
How did you meet and where? We just covered this.
We're gonna cover that in a video that we will link.
We already
Here.
covered it in a video, which the funny thing is, we were talking about filming that video and we're like, oh, we're gonna film it tomorrow, and then we had the question, so it was just funny because I was like, oh yeah, we'll answer that. So if you didn't see it, like Cole said, we'll link it, go watch it, but we met at a car wash.
Hilarious that happened.
How do you decide what to leave in and what to cut when editing? Which is more me, because he doesn't edit the videos.
Nope.
I am the editor, and he's the producer of the videos.
Also not true.
You're not?
Nope.
You fund it. He bought me my camera, so you're the producer.
I'm a man who likes to make sure that his wife has a hobby.
I really just try to put in things that I think will be interesting or important things that years to come I may want to look back on. I also always have him watch the videos after I do it, and if there's something that needs to be cut or changed from a different point of view, from a man, just different perspective, he usually kind of gives his 2 cents.
If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
Would not be flying because I am petrified of heights, so that would freak me out too much. Does teleportation count? Would that be a superpower?
I'm seeing as like no one can. I would say yes. You're probably safe.
I would like that because then I could just go anywhere and I could be anywhere and I could go hang out with my friend in California and then I can go hang out with my friend in Florida and come back home for dinner. What got you started in interior design, which is another me, but yours is what do you do for a living? He is the assistant at an apartment complex. Assistant community director, assistant manager. So he does rent and evicts people and deals with all the people that are problems. And then manages the staff.
So it's as as glamorous as it sounds.
Yeah.
Really high echelon stuff.
Gets to go to court, fun stuff. My first year in college, I was actually a music major. I was a vocal performance major.
Never heard her sing. Fun fact. Just saying.
I have terrible...
Not saying that she's a liar.
I have terrible stage fright and anxiety. That's why I didn't continue with it.
Even with her husband.
Even with... Well, honestly, I can sing for strangers easier than I can for people I know. But I mean, I did singing from about first grade all the way through my first year in college. It was my passion. But then I decided that I did not want to teach. Am I boring you?
No, I was just trying to see the score.
I decided that I never wanted to, I decided I did not want to teach and that I didn't want to be an opera singer. So my next thing that I liked to do was decorating, and at the time my parents were working at a furniture company with some interior designers.
We will splice in the definition difference between interior designer and decorator.
Don't call me a
at the
decorator.
bottom.
Don't call me a decorator, just leave it at that.
I've made that mistake.
What is your favorite movie? Mine is Moulin Rouge and Grease and Dirty Dancing. A lot of the movies that Cole won't watch, so I watch them when he's in bed or not here.
Also true.
Denzel
Everything
Washington
with Denzel.
movie. That's his favorite. How many kids did you and your husband originally talk about having when you first got married?
We actually already had one child when we were married. Our oldest son, Nolan, was
9 months.
9 months old. We didn't really talk about it that much.
We just...
By the time we figured it out, we already had 3. And then the 4th one also just kind of happened.
So why not?
So,
You gotta live life on the edge.
still counting up. Probably not anymore.
That's what we said after 3 though.
2. After 2.
Dream vacation. How long, where, and why? I think I have 2 because I have like my family dream vacation and then my no kids allowed, they're staying with the grandparents dream vacation. Kids, it would be a week-long trip to Disney. We did go for a couple of days this year, but I would want to go for a week when Jackson's a little bit older. We would stay at the resort that's at Animal Kingdom where you can look out of your room and see all the animal kids.
A lot of cuts. A lot of cuts. A lot of inappropriate jokes that you guys are not going to be fortunate enough to hear.
If we ever do a live stream, you may get the joy of hearing him
Everything.
unfiltered.
Yep.
Which could
Yep.
be a bad thing.
And if you would like that, comment below.
Gosh. Dream vacation with just Cole would be somewhere on a beach with a resort, in a resort that did not allow children. And if you were stranded on a desert island and you could bring 3 items for comfort, not for survival, what would you bring?
Where is this island?
It's deserted, so it doesn't matter. No one's gonna find you.
It does matter
It's
if
where
it's
Lost
a cold island.
happened, where the polar bear.
bears.
It's where the polar bears are hiding.
Are we on this island together? Because no.
No, I don't want to be on my island with you.
That sounded just hurtful. Like below if you agree. You're going to cut that out. Because you sounded terrible.
How do I sound terrible?
I don't want to go on my island with you.
A good book that I haven't read that I wouldn't mind reading a few thousand times.
Like, really generic response. A good book. Just gonna have a good book and curl up by the deserted island. I'm assuming this is a warm, deserted island. Okay? So I'm gonna go with a volleyball.
Play by yourself?
No, it just worked out really well for Tom Hanks. I'm gonna go with a sleeping bag because I really think that leans more towards comfort. And I'm gonna go with an off candle because no one likes mosquitoes, no matter where they are.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, you're welcome. Win. I won that one.
I would take a pillow. Like colored pencils and paper so I could draw and color and have something to do. And I would take something to listen to music because I'm gonna need something to listen and dance.
And lots of batteries, lots of those batteries.
Lots and lots of batteries.
And for her Walkman. Don't forget to hit subscribe below.
Hold on.
Or the thumbs up button also below. Or comment, which is also below.
You're gonna do that again when I'm looking at the camera. So thank you for watching.
I already did it.
You gotta do it
I
again.
did it already.
You gotta do it
You gotta
again.
edit that in.
How am I
When
gonna
she does
edit
it, Ashley's gonna be looking down and she feels rude because she's not looking at the camera, but I told her, you know what? This isn't all about you. This is the Kaysen family. And this is how things go. Really staring at that camera tonight. Feeling real awkward about it.
Thank you guys again. Thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe.
Already said that. Covered. We're good. Play us out.
We'll talk to you guys later. Good night.
Good night.